Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning in for our for our strength training routine this afternoon. My name is Desiree Myers. I'm the Assistant Program Manager here at the Washington County Senior Center. Today, you will want weights, your dumbbells, maybe you have water bottles, soup cans, shampoo, or soap containers. Whatever it is, you want something that has a little bit of weight to it to challenge yourself. I do want to mention, though, that weights aren't required. So if you just aren't feeling up to it today or you prefer to do it without, it will still be a little bit of a challenge if you choose not to use the weights. So go ahead and make sure you have your weights. We're going to get started with a couple deep breaths, sitting nice and tall in your chair. Good. Deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Find your center, get grounded here. Very good. Let's start with just a simple warm-up. I'm going to put my weights on the ground because I don't need them right now. Still nice and tall. Let's loosen up our chin. Today we will be using just our upper body. We are not doing any lower body work today. So let's go ahead and loosen up our neck, getting started with chin to shoulder. Taking the chin nice and level over towards your right shoulder. Coming to center. Looking over to your left shoulder and center. 1. We are going to try and do 10 of most of the exercises today. That's 10 of most exercises. 2. Center, left, center. 3. Right, center, left. 4, keep it going, trying to keep that chin nice and level. 5, 6, just looking side to side, trying to peek over your shoulder. 7, center, left. 8, right, center, left. 9, one more. And 10. Ear to shoulder. Now note, it is ear to shoulder, not shoulder to ear. So we're lowering the ear down towards the shoulder, to the right shoulder. Coming up to center, always find that center before switching directions. Over to the left and center. 1. Again, we're going for 10. Center, left. 2. Maybe you'll notice as you loosen up a little bit that you can take your ear just a little bit closer to your shoulder. 3. 4, right, center, left. 5, halfway. 6, 7, right, center, left. 8, right, center, left. 9, last one, right, center, left, and 10. Now I said most of them we're going to do for 10. Trunk turns, we're just going to do 5. If you've joined us before, you know that you should be towards the edge of your chair for this one. Putting your hands on your hips, still sitting nice and tall. We're going to twist our entire upper body and look over your shoulder as you do so. To the right, we'll come to center, and then to the left. Again, we're doing 5 of these. Twisting to the right, center, left, center, 1, right, center, left, 2. Pretend as if you're growing with these. You want to make sure that you're nice and tall. Sit a little bit straighter. 3. 4, 1 more. Right, center, left. That's 5. Very good. Shoulder rolls. Let's loosen up the shoulders and arms a bit. Shoulder rolls forward. We're back to doing 10. So let's go ahead and shrug up, push front and down. 1, up, front and down. 2, get a nice roll in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's take it back for 10. Shrug up, push back and down. 1, up, back, and down. 2, 3. Good. You might find this one a little more challenging. We're not used to pushing our shoulders back this way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Good. Let's warm up our hands a little bit. Go ahead and wiggle the fingers. Now open and close the hands. Again, you want to tuck that thumb in before you close the rest of the fingers over that thumb, just to make sure that you're getting a nice thumb stretch in. Sometimes we forget the thumb and just kind of let it there when we open and close our hands, but you want to make sure you're including that thumb as you open and close your hands. All right, with the hands open, we're going to walk the thumb across each finger, keeping nice ovals or circles as we do so, starting with the thumb and the tip of the pinky touching, thumb and ring, thumb and middle, thumb and index, back out, thumb and middle, thumb and ring, thumb and pinky. Go ahead and give that a try, making sure that the thumb touches the tip of each finger and that you're keeping nice ovals or circles as you're doing so. Perfect. Excellent work. Working on our arms now. Arm circles. This is one depending on your range of motion. Maybe you want to sit out, or there are variations. Typically it is done out to the side, but if you prefer, you can make tiny circles out in front. We're going to go one direction and then the other, starting with the right arm out to the side, or however you choose. Let's go ahead forward for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse, backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand up to the back of your head and hold it there, kind of pushing your elbow back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Over to the left arm. You can do the same variation out in front, or if you're all right doing out to the side, your exercise, you do what's best for you. Let's go ahead forward for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand up to your head, sorry. And hold, again, pushing that elbow back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Let's get our wrist warmed up now. We want 2 loose fists out in front of you. It doesn't have to be tight. Just kind of make 2 little fists. Our elbows are tucked in at our side. Just going to do a wrist turn, turning your hands over and back in. Going for 10, 2, tiny movements here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Still for our wrist, small movement again. You just want to push down and bring up to that center. Just pushing that wrist down. I'll turn so you can maybe see a little better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What we do one way, we do the other. What we do to one side, we do to the other. We went down, now we're going to pull up, almost like the reins of a horse, down to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Kind of shake your hands, shake your arms out. Excellent. Now we are going to start our strength training. So if you want to grab the weights that you have, or whatever you have as weights, you'll want 1 in each hand for this. We're going to start out in the boxing ring, throwing some punches. Weights in both hands. Just want to go ahead and take that right arm straight across your body, back to center, followed by the left arm. Just throwing punches. Make sure that you are straightening out that arm across your body. Center, 3, right, center, left, 4, right, center, left, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, right, left, very good. Let's do a bench press. We're kind of a mock bench press. You want to be in your chair, and you can recline back a little bit so that your shoulder blades are against the chair, that your back is nice and straight. Starting with the weights at shoulder height, you want to just push straight out in front of you, so it'll be kind of coming up at an angle here. Up and back down. Always doing this with control. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come up to a nice seated position. Focus on your breathing throughout this routine. We want nice, even breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Try to keep that nice, even breathing. And again, always checking your posture. Make sure that you're nice and taut. For this next one, we just need a weight in our right hand. Our elbow is tucked in at our side. We're starting with the weight above our thigh or above our leg. We're carefully just going to move that weight in towards our stomach and back out. Our elbow is not moving, so it starts away from us and we just pull it in. 2, in, 3, 4, 5, keeping that arm bent, 8, 9, and 10. Again, we have to be fair, so switch the weight over to the left arm. Again, your arm is bent and your elbow is tucked at your side. We're starting with the weight above our leg. Now let's pull the weight in towards us and back out. 1. How's your posture? 2. I know you get sick and tired of hearing me say it, but it is so important. 4. In and out. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right. This next one, we're going to take our arms straight out in front of us, a weight in each hand. You want to lift your arms up so that they're parallel and about shoulder height, and drop them all the way back down. Good, that was 1. Up and down. 2. 3, again with control. We're not just letting our arms flop back down as much as we're tempted to do so. Nice work, focus on the breathing. I think this is 6. Up and down. 7. 8. 9, one more, and 10. Good. We're taking it out to the side now. Same idea, arms nice and straight. We're starting at our sides, bringing them up to about shoulder height, and slowly and carefully lowering back down. 1, up, and down. 2. As always, we're building muscle, so we don't need to power through this. Take our time building it up. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, one more, up and down. 10. Good job. We're now going to work our triceps, and I'm going to turn for this one so that maybe you can see a little bit better here. You want to be sitting nice and tall in your chair. You don't have to turn sideways. I'm just going to do it so that you can see better what I'm doing here. I have both of the weights in my hands, so I'm putting both the weights together, nice and close. I'm going to take the weights and have them behind my head, kind of right at my neck there. What you want to do is carefully lift the weights up and extend as much as you can, and lower back down. We're working our triceps here. That was 1. And like most of the others, we're going for 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. Take it up. And back down. Excellent. Bring the weights in front of you. How are you doing? Hanging in there? Again, as always, if you need to take a little break, sit a particular exercise out, feel free to. Make sure that you're continuing to stay hydrated. So if you need to take a little drink break somewhere, that's all right. We're gonna keep heading along here though. What we're gonna do is a diagonal shoulder lift. So this is something different than what we've done before. You just need the weight in one hand, so you can drop one of the weights. I'm gonna start out with my right hand, a weight in my right arm. I'm gonna start with my right hand with the weight above my left knee. And I just wanna take and lift it up and drop it back down to my knee. 1, lifting it up and back down to the knee. 2, kind of doing a cross body here. 3, 4, lowering with control. Don't let gravity have too much of its work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. That's 10. Switching over to the left arm. So the weight is in the left hand, but we're gonna start with it above our right knee. Again, we're going across the body here. So starting at the left knee, lifting that weight up, nice and tall on your left side before dropping down to the right knee. 1, up, and down. 2, doing great, I'm sure. 3, 4, up and down. 5, up. 6, 7. I do want to remind you that you should not be feeling any pain. Maybe a little bit of pull or discomfort, but no pain. If you feel any pain, stop what you're doing immediately. I think this is our 10th one. And down. Very good. Now, still sitting nice and tall in our chair, but we want to separate our legs a little bit so that they're more so shoulder height. A weight in each hand. We're going to start with our weights kind of at our knees, and then bring them up nice and tall, up to your shoulders, dropping them back down towards your knees. 1, up, and down. 2, up, and down. 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, you're kind of pulling those weights in towards your body. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Very good. Now we're going to take one of the exercises that we typically do in flex and stretch. And I know it's a bit of a challenge, but I think some of you are probably getting pretty good at it. Starting with the weights together, directly in front of you. This happens in a couple steps. We're going to push them straight out. Then we're going to open our arms nice and wide, bring the weights and arms closed, and then back in towards this original starting position. Trying for 10 of them, yes. We're going to try our best. Again, if you do 2, if you do 3, if you do 15, that's up to you. But we're going to try 10 together here today. Pushing those weights straight out, open wide, bring them closed, and back in. 1, out, open, close, and in. 2, out, open, close. 3, out, down now. We're going to do something interesting here, just to kind of give your arms a little bit of a break and to provide strength training all on your own. Something nice and nifty is to hook your hands together. Doesn't really matter which hand's on top, we're going to do it both ways then. So just kind of hooking your hands together like this. What I want you to do is when I start counting, I'll start from 10, I want you to pull your arms in opposite directions. So you're using the force of your own body to kind of provide resistance to itself. Again, when I start counting, we'll go ahead and pull. Those fingers are kind of hooked into each other. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake out the fingers. Hopefully you were pulling. Don't make it too easy on yourself. Now go ahead and switch which hand is on top. So I started with my left hand on top. I'm now going to put that on the bottom. Let's go ahead and pull. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to grab the weights again for one more exercise, our cross-country skiing. Actually, two more, sorry. We're going to do cross-country skiing though first. So if you're not already there, go ahead and slide to the edge of your seat. Keeping our arms nice and straight, we're just going to swing the arms back and forth, pretending as if we were skiing. If it feels better for you, as always, you can lean into it a little bit, but make sure that your back remains straight. And this is one you can do at your own speed. Maybe you want to take it nice and slow today, or you want to speed it up. Just make sure that those arms are staying straight. One going in front and then pushing back. Just swinging back and forth here. Very good. Sitting up nice and tall, catching your breath. Focus on that breathing, in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right. With the weight just in the right hand, I know we keep going back and forth. We're using both and then we're not. But right now, we're just going to use it in the right hand. Now, this is one that you want to be careful with. We're not falling out of our chairs or doing anything crazy. You just want to have it in your right hand, hanging along the side of your body. We're going to lower the weight down just till you feel a little pull in your left side, and then come up nice and tall. Again, I'm not trying to touch the ground or do anything too intense. I'm just lowering down till I feel a little pull in my side, and then coming up tall. 3, 4, 5. Maybe you will notice though, after a couple, you'll find yourself going a little bit lower and lower. 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Be fair, over to the left side. You should be feeling a slight pull in your right side now, lowering that left weight down, just till you feel that pull, and then popping back up, nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good work. Let's go ahead and put the weights away for today. set them off to the side, or make sure that you do put them away. We don't want to fall over them later once you get up and are finished here. We're going to start our cool down at the edge of our chair. Let's take a couple deep breaths here. Hopefully your arms are feeling it a little bit. Or maybe I should check in tomorrow and see how your arms are doing. But I hope you did get a pretty good workout in today. With the cool down now, we're going to do 3 trunk turns, just like we did in the beginning. You want to sit nice and tall, hands on your hips, twisting that entire upper body to the right, coming to center and left. 1, right, center and left. 2, 1 more. And left, very good. Now for those shoulder rolls, we'll just do 3 of those as well. Shrugging up, push front and down. Take this just a little bit slower. It is our cool down. 2, 1 more, up, front and down. 3, now taking it back, shrug up, push back and down. 1, 2, 1 more, up, back and down. 3. Let's stretch our shoulders out a little bit, as I'm sure we're feeling a little tight. Taking the left arm straight across your body, hooking that right arm on that left arm. Go ahead and pull that left arm a little bit closer towards your body. You should feel a pull across your shoulder here. Holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Release that. Take the right arm across your body now, hooking it with that left arm. Pull the right arm close to your body. Feel that stretch and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Let's open up the chest a little bit. So you want to clasp your hands behind your back as able. I'm just turning again so that you can see. You can stay facing front in your chair. Clasping your hands behind your back and bringing those palms together as able. You want to look up at the sky, so kind of pull those shoulder blades together and looking up. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully release that. Very good. Shake it out a little bit. All right. We're going to take 5 deep breaths together and be all finished. On the inhale, we'll lift our arms up. On the exhale, let's go ahead and lower them down. 5 deep, even breaths here. Let's try breathing in and out. In and out. 2. 3. In and out. 1 more. Very nice work. Fabulous job today. Thank you again all for joining in. I hope you found this routine beneficial. As always, it will remain up on our Facebook feed. You can find it under the videos, or you can go on the Washington County Commission on Aging Incorporated YouTube page And there you can find this routine as well as plenty of others, strength training, yoga, Tai Chi, so many other things. So I definitely encourage you to not wait until next week, next Thursday at 3 o'clock. Although I want to see you Thursday at 3 o'clock. Don't wait till then. Try and put exercise in at least 3 to 5 times a week as able. So I highly encourage you to remain healthy and to stay active. Until next week, have a good one.